Ha 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 ha. You suck. Where'd you learn to shoot that thing, Cybil?
Well, I mean, to be fair, whatever entity is controlling Cybil probably doesn't know how guns work.
Probably.
Is this a magic wand? Is this supposed to be some sort of artificial appendage that humans normally have? How do bodies work?
So here's the fun aspect of this. If we had that red liquid, while she's strangling you, you have to use the red liquid on her. And then at that point, it basically it tosses out what is controlling her. Okay, so now that she's no longer armed, let's go ahead and arm ourselves. You know what? I'm agreeing with your logic right now. Whoa! Oh, that is not fair! That is not fair!
Up, skip, and jump.
There we go. I'll take it. Oh boy. See, this is what happens when you've been literally marathoning Resident Evil, and so kind of have I, is we just get used to the tank controls. And people say you can't eventually adapt to bad control schemes. Yes, tank controls are bad control schemes.
Well, they can work in certain contexts, because technically you have tank controls in first-person shooters. The difference is you get to use 2 analog sticks instead of a D-pad.
Exactly. So you actually have kind of a solution to them. And we are
out of ammo.
Okay, so shotgun. All right. I'm really hesitant about using that rifle ammo. Oh, geez. Okay, well, she basically bitch slapped you. Okay, where does that put our health? Wow, straight red. And that only gives us orange. Oh, it really worries me we can't see her. Okay, there we go. And that's out. And of course, she got that off.
Just preemptively heal.
Yep, and I guess we're down to nothing but
the rifle and the axe.
Thankfully, we have like 18 bullets in stock, so...
At least healing preemptively works. It's kind of the Sephiroth Kingdom Hearts method.
I just wouldn't do more than maybe one shot at a time. Whoa, okay.
Right angles.
Jeez.
Right angles are love. Right angles are life.
Okay, well... How much ammo do you have to empty into her? Oh my gosh.
What kind of academy did they find you in?
And, I mean, they kind of hit the lottery. You can't be stopped by anybody.
Are you sure you didn't get headhunted by Umbrella at some point?
Oh, you know what? That explains Wesker, doesn't it?
Well, that's a whole separate thing, but I wouldn't put it past him.
No. Silent Hill, it's like those fan theories I've seen every now and then, is that Silent Hill and Resident Evil are secretly connected. Oh, jeez, okay. And that's orange. Like, I don't want to use up any more first aid kit. We're on what, our last one?
Yep.
So... Is that it? No, it's not.
That one was.
Okay. Sorry, Cybil. We had to do it. Oh, God.
Well, I mean, the game did warn us. Violent and disturbing imagery.
Yeah. It looks like when the parasite died, so did she. What in the hell? How could this have happened? And there she is. That's Alessa, I think.
Guessing by the Puritan clothes, probably.
Yeah.
I figured you'd show. Hold it right there. I don't know who you are or what you're trying to do, and I don't care. Just one thing. Let Cheryl go. That's all I ask. What?
What is with everyone suddenly having the Force?
My question is, shouldn't Harry expect them to have the Force at this point? Oh, there you go. Floros. Hey, look, Romney, your Floros is evolving!
Your Flauros has evolved into Deus Ex Machina.
Cheryl,
Damn right.
give me back my daughter.
Before I give you a spanking.
We meet at last, Alessa.
Dahlia Gillespie? Where's Cheryl? Where is she?
Alessa. This is the end of your little game. Mama?
Could she be?
Wow, Dahlia's been walking around this entire game
Just
barefoot.
a little pest, haven't you, Alessa?
Well, she is the town crazy.
Yeah.
I was careless.
But what is it with Konami games pitting children against their parents?
Right?
Spell. But Mommy didn't know how much you'd grown. That's why I couldn't catch you all by myself. But what a pity, yes? Now you're half indebted to this man for his help.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Alessa, my dear little girl, there is one thing left I need you to do for me. No! Get away from me!
Really? That was the best read you could get?
Right?
That girl. Everything is ready. Let's go home.
What's going on here?
Well, that's disturbing.
Yeah. But I will give the game this. This is at least a better way. This is definitely better than the way they handled it in the movie.
Whoa. Hi, nurse. That's not a good look. Twitch.
Okay, that takes serious dedication if you're even going to work in an eye twitch in the animation.
No kidding.
Lisa. What happened? Where's Alessa and Dahlia?
Harry, listen. Something you said before has been bothering me. I just can't get it out of my head.
What is it, Lisa?
So I went to look in the basement. Even though I was scared as hell. Like you said, there were these creepy rooms. But nothing really unusual down there. But while I was down there, I got this weird feeling. Like I'd been there before. Like something happened there. But I can't quite remember somehow. What was it? Harry, help me.
I'm not even from this
I'm
town.
so scared. I can't take this.
It's only a temporary thing. shock from when you were knocked out. Don't fret about it. You'll remember after a while.
No. You don't understand.
Yeah,
Wait!
I don't.
Where do you think you're going?
Can you at least tell me how I got the hell back here?
I know, right? Damn, what's that? That sound. From down there. It's coming from the basement. So, we're at the hospital for a reason.
And it's not letting me move, so...
Uh-oh.
Or...
Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah,
Oh.
it's off. We had so many cutscenes, the controller turned off.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, so...
I believe the save pad is here.
Save it. Okay, so I believe this is going to put us in the last portion of the game, which is kind of complex, but we'll be able to at least recoup some lost stuff.
All right.
So
we've got 1 first aid kit, no handgun, no shotgun shells, 11 total rifle rounds.
Yep, and the axe. Okay. The only thing I'm confused about is it doesn't necessarily tell us where we start.
Well,
so...
and it says that we don't have a map, and the save point says we're nowhere, so we're not even necessarily in the hospital.
Yeah.
We're just in a hellscape that happens to have this particular room from the hospital.
Okay. Do me a favor. Turn right. Like, go to the first door on your right as soon as you get out. And I'm basically what I'm trying to do here. Okay, never mind. I found where we started. Okay, so...
I see only one door, and this
door.
camera angle is messing with me.
It really is.
Like...
Uh-huh.
And...
Welcome to your nightmare.
Summoned. What happened in this town?
That is a
What
very
could be
good
making
question.
things like this? I have a feeling if I take the elevator down, I'll find it. Cheryl.
Yeah, you can definitely tell Twin Peaks was a major influence.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is going to give us the starting point. And so now this is the first floor of Nowhere, which I'm guessing is just another alternate version of the hospital. So,
Door to the right?
let's make sure. Yeah, first door to the right you should be able to take. And then let's just find out what's in there. And we'll see if I've got the right point of view. The bird cage is locked. Looks like there's a key in there, though. Okay, handgun bullets. Yes, okay, I've got a feel for the map now, so now I can guide you to all the stuff. There is a key in the middle of the cage. I'm not sure how to get it.
Yeah, that'll probably be a puzzle for us to solve.
Yep. So I guess while we're working on that, so once again, Code Veronica Remake, your thoughts on the matter. Should it happen?
I believe so. If Capcom wants to kind of continue remaking these older style Resident Evil games using what we now have with the RE engine, I'm definitely for it. And it'll allow them to fix some of the story and voice problems, particularly with Code Veronica. Because aside from Code Veronica, we haven't really had any real meaningful interactions between Chris and Claire.
Yep.
To see, and especially given some story and character details were given in Resident Evil 2 Remake, it's kind of one of those cases where I can see them doing it, so that way we can kind of get more insight into what kind of relationship Claire and Chris had, considering that they're orphans.
Yeah. So I'm kind of there with you. I really do think that you could do Code Veronica and maybe even some of the other games just before 4. But that's kind of where I want to end it. Because 4 just seems a little too modern to get a remake just yet.
Given that it's been ported to every system and it's even available on current consoles, I don't see them doing a remake of 4 in the RE engine. Maybe if they do like a retcon, maybe, but even then, It really depends on what direction Capcom and the powers that be want to take the franchise, given that both Kamiya and Mikami are no longer with the company.
Dang right. Okay, so there's a safe kit in here, or first aid
Shotgun
kit,
shells.
shotgun shells, and also some handgun. No, never mind. First aid kit, shotgun shells, and there is a puzzle in here too.
Looks like this is a whole, we're going to reuse all of our assets to make the final ending so trippy, the final
Pretty
level so
much. I'm
trippy.
just
So,
not sure where the puzzle is. Maybe on the desk. None of this stuff is of any use. Can you go past the lamp? There you go. So, in here? No. Because it says there's another. So there's a puzzle here, based around an old clock. And I'd at least like to know where the clock is, so that when we get the item for it, we can solve it.
well, I don't see anything else in here, so...
So go back to the door, I guess. And
Oh,
there you go.
there's the clock.
So there's the clock. We don't have the item for it just yet, but I know what it is. Old clock. There's a square hole in the center of the clock. The hands of the clock, it's a key.
Which is probably the key to the birdcage.
I can't get to it because, yeah.
Of the glass cover. And he's holding an axe.
Indeed. That too. Okay, so we have that. Oh, hi, nurse. Look who's back. Back again. Shady's back. Okay. Sorry, I'm not gonna do Eminem here, but yeah, I'm kind of echoing the same thoughts. Like anything Resident Evil 4 and beyond, I'm not on board with that. But Code Veronica, I think could actually utilize it because it was PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, so you could get away with that.
Yeah.
The next one is, and again, not whether or not it could be done, it's whether or not it should be done. A remake of Parasite Eve 1 and 2.
Well, given that Square no longer has the rights to Parasite Eve,
Yep.
I mean, I'd be interested to see what they come up with, especially given the new technology. I just know that we would
It'd be very interesting because they have not used that engine in a while. Or any kind of variant of that engine.
Yeah, basically it would have to be in the same engine they use for Final Fantasy 15.
Something to that effect, yeah.
Yeah, because again...
Or actually, I don't know what the Zodiac Ages was, if they kept the same MMO engine or not. But yeah, you're probably right. Like the 15 engine, or maybe I'm just spitballing here, but like have Crystal Dynamics develop it so they can make it into kind of like a Tomb Raider clone.
Maybe. But again, the tricky thing is that it would be
Yeah.
like the third birthday because they lost the rights to Parasite Eve, the novel that it's based on, so they could have the characters of Aya Brea, but it can't be the same story as the first game. Even though it's a sequel to the novel, a lot of the stuff from that story is tied heavily to the original novel, so they can't really use it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it would be awesome if they could do it, but it just makes you wonder how they'd do it. Go home, thief. Drop dead. Okay. I guess check the lockers. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be a bunch of reused assets.
Yeah, I mean, gotta get creative in these early days, especially considering that this game didn't have a lot of faith behind it.
Yeah. So the next one that actually got brought up, and we technically have talked about this, but I'll bring it back here, is remaking the remake of Silent Hill 2 and 3. And we actually kind of touched on this the last time we recorded, so you guys will have probably heard it by now. But yeah, we're both in favor of that.
We're in favor of it, but knowing Konami, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, probably. It would be great if it did, but kind of like I said with Zone of the Enders, I mean, don't lose hope, but they have to announce it.
Yeah, they have to announce it, but their track record with the HD remasters is not exactly the greatest.
No. Really quick, you just barely got the pliers
and the screwdriver.
Yeah, so you remember that key that was stuck in the faucet?
Yep.
You can use the pliers to get it. So if we can remember where... So, you went down
I know it's
in the
past
basement.
the Farrig door. So it would be this one.
Yeah. No, this was so it's the opposite.
It's the other
one.
door.
It's the opposite one. Because we don't have what we need for that.